Hello everyone, it's quiz time. I'm not quite sure what time it is, but I would imagine it's not far off 1:30. Oh, we're 1 minute early. That's how we roll at the Marvin the Sealion show. I was just thinking, with positioning, someone may have to be good at throwing the fish. Yeah, we'll get it going. Unless I just got one on the floor. We're having to change things around. Hello everybody, welcome to the first ever Sealion, Flamingo Land Resort Sealion quiz. Marvin's very pleased that you've all arrived on time. So, we're going to start off by doing a few activities during the quiz time and then try and do as many comments as we can, responding to them, to anybody that's left comments on the live feed where possible. We have a Sealion show at 2 o'clock, so we do have to bear that in mind as well, of course. And we've had to shift things inside because of the rain and everyone's devices getting damaged in the process. So we'll start with a nice big break. They're all here to do the quiz, just for your one activity as well. So, first of all, what we're going to do is what's referred to as cooperative healthcare. Basically, we train the animals to be involved in voluntary tasks so we can assess their health. Lots of different ways of doing this. The first one we'll show you, and it is a bit of a strange one, is we've trained the sea lions to blow their nose on command. So if we thought that there was anything wrong with their breathing, their lungs, obviously their nose and throat, they can blow their nose onto a sample dish and it can get sent off to the lab so we can check what the problems are. We've got no sample dishes today, so disgustingly I'm going to have to use my hand. Ready? Blow! I don't know if you can hear that. Blow! Oh, you definitely heard that one. Last one, blow! Beautiful, they're extra sloppy, you can have that back. So that's one way of checking the sea lion's health. Another thing that we can train them to do, which I'm going to show you in just a moment, we'll move Marvin down to a better position. We can actually, try not to knock the quiz board into the good boy, we can actually train him to lay down. So he already has an idea that he's got to be on the floor. Lay down like that for the moment, good boy. So if we want to check them all over their body, to give them a health check, they have been trained to lay nice and still. And we can check them all over because they'll lay in this position. I want you to feel rolled. Good boy. So again, a thorough health check all over the sea lion's body to check that they haven't got any bites anywhere, they haven't caught a part of their body. It just allows the staff to have a thorough check of them. And they're nice and calm, they're used to doing it, it's a part of their daily activity. Now that was a very good demonstration, so hopefully everybody at home is giving him a little clap to say very well done to Marvin. Well done for knocking the board over, Marv, but never mind, I've not put it in the best of places. So those are two of the health checks that we would do with them. I'll show you another one. And our camera person, make it nice and close for this one. We train them to open their mouth as well, so if we wanted to check inside the mouth, with Marvin, it's not all the sea lions this, all we have to do is put our finger on his chin and he opens up wide like so. And in fact, our camera person is going to come even closer for this one. You'll even be able to smell his fishy breath from through the camera. Ready? Say ah! Oh, disgusting! One more ah! Very well done. So again, we can check his teeth, his tongue, the back of his throat, his gums. A part of his body that would be very difficult to actually have a look at becomes very easy if you involve them in the training. It could be quite dangerous for our fingers. Obviously, there's a lot of trust between us and Marvin. It's taken years of training to get to that stage, really. But we can check that part of his body. Once again, he's not nervous, he's not stressed, no one's getting their fingers bitten. It's all voluntarily, and again, that's called cooperative healthcare. Right, so what we'll do now is Marvin's going to show you an impression this time. So we'll just sort of do a bit of jiggling around on the stage where we can. Marvin, if you can do all of this one. So the idea is, this impression is of an animal. I'll give you a few clues because you cannot shout back the answer. Of course, I'll give the answer at the end. But this animal is a rather light type of fish. Hopefully you can see the impression well enough in the environment we're in. It's one of the sea lion's main predators in the wild. So a predator is an animal that eats another animal, unfortunately for them. And a bit of music of this one as well from me. Da-da, da-da. Now I'm hoping everybody at home is shouting shark, because it is a shark. Tiger shark, bull shark and the great white shark will all eat sea lions for their dinner, unfortunately. So if a sea lion does see a shark coming when it's in the water, particularly any of those three, the best thing to do is get out of the water onto dry land where obviously the sharks can't get them. Now there's an activity that I haven't actually done in the show for a very long time. And I haven't practiced it before the quiz, which obviously practice makes perfect, so I always suggest everybody else preparing for things better than what I have. We do have a little problem with rubbish here at Flamingo Land. We've actually trained Marvin to put rubbish into the dustbin. Hopefully you can see this from where you're all sat and watching. So I'm going to throw a bit of rubbish into the pool. Obviously, this is just an example. We never encourage anyone to do this. This is just for demonstration purposes. The idea is quite simply that Marvin will actually retrieve the rubbish from the pool. And he even shuts, it's my fault, we'll try that again. He even shuts the lid. Very well done, good boy. You can get back up onto your stand. Well done. Now remember to use the pedal as well. We're going to do that once more, just to see if we can do it a bit more fluidly. But obviously, whenever anyone has a rubbish, it's very important. Can you do the pedal? Don't push it. Oh, it's not working very well at the moment, so I'll have a look in. But you tried today, certainly did. If anyone has any rubbish, it should always go into the dustbin. Or if you're being very, very eco-friendly, we encourage everyone to recycle the straws. Marvin can even put it in the bin. Very well done to you, Marvin. Pop back up onto your stand. That was managing to stay there very well indeed. Okay, so we'll do some more fun activities now. We've been quite serious with the shark, talking about predators, and of course putting rubbish into the dustbin, which is where it always belongs. But balancing is the sea lions balancing an object on their nose, something that Marvin has become very good at. In fact, out of all the sea lions here, I feel he's the best at this skill. Hopefully you can see okay, and it's not too dark for you all. Do you feel that we can see okay? Yeah, brilliant. Okay, so he's going to catch the ball first of all. That was a terrible throw from me. Get out of practice from doing this on the inside of the arena. So instead, let's make it different. We'll throw the ball into the water. See if Marvin can actually manage to retrieve it. And I'll pop this out of the way now because it is challenging for him when he's climbing up onto his stand. And let's have our camera person come nice and close, because I know that we've done a few of these live shows now, but you very rarely get an opportunity to be so close to the sea lions. I'm going to come behind the camera and have a look. Can you get even closer? I mean, right up to him, just so everyone can see those whiskers moving around, because the staff are very used to being able to see this. We do it all the time. We don't really realise that you guys don't get as close to the animals. So if you can see things from a different perspective when we're doing these virtual quizzes and shows, obviously that's fantastic for all of you. So watch those whiskers as they're just feeling each way the ball's going to move to stop the ball from falling. And he's held that there for quite some time. Very well done. Give yourself a yes, you can have a clap. Everyone's clapping at home as well. Okay, so we've covered a few things in our little activities with Marvin here in preparation for the quiz. The idea was that doing these activities would actually give you some of the answers for the quiz before you even give it a go. However, we're not going to provide all of the answers. The idea is that everybody at home does a little bit of research for the rest of the questions if you haven't heard the answer in this little show that we've done. Now, to make it clear, the winners, because there'll be three, we'll have first, second and third, the winners of the quiz, they will be announced at a virtual bird show that we will be doing in the October half term. We will announce the date of that very shortly, and that will be an interactive virtual bird show once again, and again we'll announce the winners there. So first prize, what you will win is 2 sea lion encounters, if you are the first winner. Second prize is a sea lion feed and photo opportunity, and third prize is a sea lion feed. So some lovely little activities there for you all to win if anybody does manage to get all the answers right in the quiz. And again, we're giving you a few during this show, so hopefully everybody's been listening closely, because that really does help you out a bit. So we're going to make it more interactive now. Or we're hoping we are. I'm wondering whether we can actually get the comments up on the device that we're using at the moment to see if anybody's actually put any comments onto the video so we can have a chat with you. So bear with us. We had actually got two devices to give this a practice earlier on, but it's looking like it's not actually working on this particular circumstance. So whilst we're waiting for the phones to get ready, we'll just come in a little bit closer to Marvin again, and I'll show you a few more factors related to sea lions. Okay? So, you're getting an extra bit here that we haven't planned to put in the show while we get the devices ready. So, differences between seals and sea lions. A lot of people get mixed up between the two. One difference is their ears. Marvin, can you look here? Sea lions like Marv have external ear flaps on the side of their head, whereas a seal has an ear hole, usually covered with fur. Another difference is the size of the front flippers. Sea lions like Marv have a front flipper about the size of my arm. A seal, their front flippers are about the size of my hand. So you can see there is quite a big difference there. What I'm going to do now is show you the difference in the way that they actually move. Both in the water and on land is very different. Excuse me for turning my back to you. Again, things aren't the norm at the moment because we are having to do the little bit of the show that we're doing here. Come with me. That's it. Good boy. We're having to do it from the inside. Don't do that yet. You're smiling the next part. Good boy. A little bit of a walk around. There we go. So this is how a sea lion moves. A seal on land, they move like this. To give you a little action shot earlier on, a little sneaky preview. Can we go right up to the camera? Can we go this way? Look at that. That is just the seals coming straight at you in the good boy, in the form of a sea lion. And Marvin is an absolute star. I'm sure that anybody at home that's seen the shows before or watched the virtual show, because he did do one of them and Merle did the other, you'll know that Marvin is quite the legend here at Flamingo Land. He's our friendly sea lion, most definitely. Although Clyde is a very big friendly alpha male as well. So, it appears that we've got the second device ready now. So we can actually read some comments from you all and answer a few questions. And then we will unfortunately have to say goodbye to everybody, as we do have the next sea lion show at 2 o'clock to consider. So are you jumping in? I can jump in. So Emma's jumping in to read some of the questions out. I don't know if Marvin can answer any of them. I'm not joking.
So far we've just got comments that Adam Cook, hi from Marvin Kendall. Hi Adam.
Hello.
Margaret, Finnegan Swan, hi from rainy Glasgow. Everywhere's raining today. Charlie, hi Charlie. And Stacey as well, great show Marvin, well done.
Oh, how
Thank
lovely.
you very much Stacey.
Is there any questions that you can see?
So far, none at the moment.
Okay.
If you have any, please feel free to post us some questions.
We've got about 3 more minutes really until we need to be heading off and setting up for this next show. Marvin is in the next show, so he's actually already in place for that. But if anybody does want to ask some quick questions in the few moments that we've got, feel free to do so, or even if there's just kids that want to shout out, we'll of course give you a shout out. I know we were saying hello to Evie earlier on and Tom. Let's see if anybody else has jumped on.
Says, Miss First Gorgeous Boys.
Hi Janice, are you going to give Janice, Trudy and Deanna a wave? I'm not sure if Deanna's probably back at university now, but Marvin of course will always give you a wave. I think Janice, if I remember correctly, might be your favourite, although all of them are your favourite. Anybody else?
CVs are as old as a football score.
Chelsea, Marvin, Chelsea have just scored. Okay, does that mean they won a clap? Are we happy about Chelsea scoring? Marvin, I think, what's the gentleman called? Steve. Steve wants to clap for Chelsea. Well done, Chelsea. I don't know if I totally agree with that one, but that's for another live feed there. But Marvin, if you did want the clap, you've got that, Steve. If not, that's gone terribly wrong, but never mind.
Adam again says it's raining in Kendal. It's raining here.
I think it's raining everywhere, Adam.
And Steve says, say hi to Tyler and Kieran in Sheffield.
Hello, Tyler and Kieran, and hello, Sheffield. Was it Sheffield that scored?
Chelsea.
Oh, Chelsea that scored. Yeah, I was not getting involved in any football football stuff for the moment.
And that's it for now.
Okay, so we'll have to say goodbye, unfortunately, because we really do have to prep for the next show. But from myself and the rest of the staff, of course, an amazing Marvin, marvellous Marvin, thank you very much for joining us at the quiz. And we look forward to seeing you at the virtual bird show where we will be announcing the 3 winners of the prizes. Are you going to give everyone away from